Hey, and welcome back to Scarvig in the Atlas. I nearly forgot which game I was playing there for a sec. Yeah, so I've just killed the Kraken in the last episode, and prior to that I'd done all the Power Stone islands, and yeah, what's next? I think I touched it on the end of the last episode. I've been playing a lot of Genesis at the moment. Let's have a quick look in here at... oh yes, that one there. So we just completed the Voyage of Power. We got the 9 Power Stones from the Golden Age ruins, went to the Central Maw and defeat the Kraken. And so the question then comes, what is it that you do next? Now there's a lot of things that I can do here that would basically be around. I've got to go and get the ghost ship, I've got to get a few other bits and pieces. There's a few high level things I need to do, I think it was. So yeah, kill some whales. The Treasure Master was a 16 quality treasure, and there was also one where you got to dive deep for a high level treasure as well. Some exploration ones, but the one that I'm looking at, it's not that one. That's the one for the 16 sunken treasure. I've got to go, yeah, when you've collected all the Power Stones. Okay, so I still need to go to the Polar Ice Dungeon to see what lies beneath now that I have all of the Power Stones. But it's the Journey of the Gods that I am doing now. After you've completed the Voyage of Power, you go down into the trenches to recover the 9 Essences of Power. And once you go back to the Central Maw, you can fight the hard version of the Kraken. So I'm going to spend a bit of time basically collecting them. So at least for this one, I'm going to record what it is like to do this. And what I have in here, I should be able to craft one because I went and got all the materials. There we go. Well, alright, we're in the submarine now. Looks crazy. Alright, oh, that's probably why. Use steering wheel. Whoa. Are you attacking me? I came close to you. You look like you're trying to attack me. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's attacking me. I think I need to kill a sperm whale for an achievement. I should have made some harpoons. Well, this is kind of fun to play around with. It's nice that the other things don't attack you on sight. Maybe it's just I got too close. It's fairly resilient as well by the looks of it. I suppose I'd want to be resilient, given the expense of making it. I do need to check my settings to find out what's going on. I've had a few people comment on the level of damage I'm taking. I haven't specifically modified any setting. I think it's the single player settings that is actually doing it. But at the same time, I'm not 100% certain of that. On a server, doing stuff like this would just get you completely wasted. But of course that's in a multiplayer environment where you're expected to be playing with other people, so hard to say. You know, I am playing by myself and nobody's going to be around to help me. I saw a squid. Squid up there. Kill. Oh, I can harvest. Nice. I have to go and kill that giant squid. As long as my ship doesn't die, it should be okay. Alright, so I think I worked it out. It's a bit of a weird one. And it turns out that I've got this structure resistance set to 0.028. I have no idea why this particular one is the one that's changed. I've been going back through the history of my videos and there's no record of me changing it, and I don't know why I would have. It's a bit silly. Even the number doesn't even make sense for the taming numbers that I was using. So back when I restarted my game to reset the difficulty to 0.2. When I looked at the video for that, the structure resistance was 1. When I was looking at my taming videos, where I did a lot of chopping and changing of the breeding stats, every time I logged in and out of the game, the structure resistance was actually 1.33, which again was different and weird. I don't know why it was that either. What I do have is I have a save backup where that backup was on the 24th of January, which was before I basically found the very large island. I think it was the very large island. When was that? 24th of Jan was, yeah, just before I found the island with the huge castle on it. So I don't know when the issue was actually injected, but it existed on the 24th of Jan, so it had to happen before then. But prior to that, basically, was when I restarted the game to reset my difficulty, and my video reckons that it would have been 1. So I don't know what caused the structure resistance to drop to that number, but that structure resistance value of 0.028, this is basically what's causing my ships to take no damage. I'm going to have to work out what I'm going to do. I haven't played my entire series with that on. It's basically the last half a dozen videos have basically had me taking no damage due to this one setting. So I'll definitely reset this for going forward, but I also kind of want to redo the content that I've done with that on, because not only do I feel like I've cheated myself, but it would have been more of a challenge and I would have done things differently. But on to the video. The rest of the video, I don't actually know this. I've cut this into this point in the video. But yeah, for those people that were interested why I take so little damage, this is the reason why. And there's potentially a patch that threw it in there. It's potentially me when I was mucking with config files at some point. But yeah, this is why I have no damage on my submarine and no damage on my ships. But how do I find an essence of power? A giant squid up there. I can see you. What's that? Purple rock? Damaged myself running into a wall. That's nothing. Oh, I can get some minerals. Nice. Nice. Ooh. I have to run into everything. Look at that. Looking a bit better. Need to turn my detail up. Now then, is this where I get the essence of power? Oh, hey. Alright, let's do this. There we go. We're back in. Very good. Did something change? Doesn't really show there. Turquoise. Doesn't really show there either. What's the indication that you got it? Discoveries. I've got the turquoise. Maybe there isn't actually a something to signify it just yet in the game. A quick look around a bit more. Maybe go and take on a giant squid. It's going to get dark if I go too much further up, but I can see it. Wonder if I can pull it down here.
Shut up and sit down.
Well, here we go. Oh, it's just a trench squid. Is it a giant squid or is it just a trench squid? Not quite what I was expecting. And not nearly as dangerous as what I thought it was going to be either. Oh, there's one. Phew. Bam. It's just a normal blue whale though. Sperm whale's coming into play. Another blue whale. More blue whales. Level 1.
Shut up and sit down.
Alright. Let's get some light. Alright, well, thank you for watching Scavig in the Atlas. It's going to be a nice quick one. Really had a look at how the essences of power are obtained. The main problem now is I need to go back to all of the Power Stone Islands and go diving into the trenches, find the essence of power location, and charge myself up ready to do a hard mode Kraken. That being said, I probably won't do the hard mode Kraken for a while. I'd like to have, I guess, a little bit more of a look at what else is available. So the ice cave and things like that. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Catch you later.